guys, my name is Nash and welcome back to Prejudice Wars. Today we're going to be doing the crit team once again. Or later. Because it's been a while since it's actually been used on ranked, and by the looks of it, the first one is missing on. So Dino Thunder versus Dino Thunder. The difference is one has been buffed and the other one's still quite weak. However, it still has a reason to deal damage. Jurassic Strike right here. And Breaker Beatdown. There we go. At least the crits are appearing like they need to. I'm gonna use another Jurassic Strike. And now I don't have a block, so I need to actually dodge a few things. I'll let this one continue. And the new Snide. That didn't work, but the second at least still lands. I can hit here, and he gets his own crits. Jurassic Strike. Poke. And Super. They have quite some FPS spikes, I can say that much. Okay, so you likely do have it again. However, if I land a Wind Strike, I can back away and Energy Orb to blow you up. Never mind. Dang it, they didn't crit. The one thing I needed to crit didn't. And that was completely ignored. Okay then. Just Energy Orb. And here's a Wind Strike. You can still manage to get out of it and use 2 blocks. Do you have it again, or do you have your strike? Well, there's the crit.
KO. You win.
The timing of some crits are just weird. Okay, Black Dragon. And of course he's running that assist. Well, Jurassic Strike. Wind Strike right here. You made sure to use something right. And that's a crit. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Jurassic Strike. Do it again. Just because. Okay, so... yeah. Fine, Energy Orb. You will not be doing that. Wind Strike will launch you back into the air. It did crit once, so that's one thing. Let's see whether or not he knows what to do, though. I can dodge this. Energy Orb right here. Bow, and I'll let it continue. Now, maybe I can try something. So, Jurassic Strike. Nope. Okay. How do I manage to land a few things? No? Okay. And that didn't work. Not fast enough. And you can let it continue. No. Fine. Let it fully continue this time, but yeah, okay. Bye. Jurassic Strike, you're not escaping, but you can hit first. Okay.
KO. You lose.
Maybe a few more assists could have been useful because I did not use them all, and Black Dragon's negative beam really doesn't have has tons of recovery, so I really could have done something there. Though that needed to be removed, it wasn't a great idea because they're getting quite a lot of damage. Yeah, let's see whether or not you have enough time to recover. By the looks of it, that's a no. Dash in, Jurassic Strike. Nah, have it again. I like Spike, but I still hit them with a breaker. Yeah, this time, only that's gonna hit. And you're still not gonna get out of it. So here's a spinning combo. If that's the second time it's done that. Another delayed attack. When it's supposed to combo. But okay. Of course it would do it in the end anyway. Let's see. No, I don't get to do anything. Okay. So many problems right now that's just appearing for no reason. For no reason at all. Okay. Yeah, I dashed away. And they did it again. Okay, so same assist, and a few crits for them. And they can simply poke. So I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay. So Kikoken. Anything? Too close.
KO. You lose.
Okay, so this took a while. It seems the bug from yesterday is still here, so that seems to be happening. Jurassic Strike. Not enough time to where you can just use that strike. There's too little recovery at that moment. Back away, break your beatdown, and Energy Orb. That does not do much. They have too much armor. Okay, this is not great. This is not great. Jurassic Strike. You should not try and use some random blocks, even though I technically do that too, and it looks like that's not gone either. No, I'm gonna have that issue, it seems. Some VFX loading errors, it seems. Huh. I'm not able to dodge that, dang it. I dodged too late. Please don't crit. Okay, they did not, but let's see about this one. You're not getting away. Energy Orb. Let's see if this works. Still not enough damage. Okay then. Wind Strike. You dashed into that one. And here's another Energy Orb. There's the crit that I needed. Don't use a strike. Dang it. Please don't do so much damage again. Okay, Jurassic Strike. That's another random block.
KO. You
This one's a little faster, and it's Dino Thunder versus Dino Thunder again. However, they're going to do... Never mind, they're not going to do much damage. Well, the fact that this is a mismatch, and that was 2 crits. I'll get hit here. Let's see how much damage you can do. VFXs, please stop failing to load. Please stop lagging, and you ran into that one. I'm going to use a Wrecker beatdown right here, and use another one, and into super, into a Jurassic Strike. Ah, that didn't do enough. Okay. I'm just going to strike twice, and there's the speed. Listen, you have speed, and so do I. Dang it, that missed. Well, I can't just poke once, and there we go.
KO. You win.
And we found them again. At least the bug doesn't happen as much, unless it's just because rank takes so long to find matches, and I dashed into the breaker. Well, this is a bad start. They're going to use the breaker. Come on! Did you just start with your strike in your middle slot? Is that why? And that happened. Yep, there we go. That's why they didn't combo. Jurassic Strike. Now you don't have a way to counter this. Because yeah, some things. And dang it. I didn't escape fast enough, so that didn't work. But now they have... Why did I even let that continue? I knew they had a block. That's still not gonna happen. This is still enough of a breaker trap to where it'll work. Back away. I can try... Snap. Dang it. That's again, that happened. Oh, how did I only spend 2? I only spent 2 energy for some reason. Let's try this again. Get the combo. And Wind Strike. This time it'll work. I'll back away to recover. And... Dang it. Didn't do a crit. Like I needed it to. Here's a Jurassic Strike. Bracket beatdown. Poke you to your corner. And now I should be able to just back away again. Jurassic Strike once more. Stop blocking. And that's 2 crits. Poke once. And Jurassic Strike. Not a crit this time, but what the heck. So many. I dashed into that one. Didn't get to block. Jurassic Strike. That's in range. And out I go. Yeah, this is a close one.
KO. Yeah. You lose.
That's one way to have something happen. 2 crits, and then barely any damage from getting the last one. Well, I need to use a breaker instead there. What the heck. Breaker beatdown. And they can go with that. They get it twice. Okay. Are you going to be using your middle slot mostly? Jurassic Strike. Can't escape, yeah. I wasn't even in the middle of the breaker anymore, so I just didn't have a block. Poke. Energy orb. There we go. Able to do that. So, what's it going to be? You're going to try and use the attack again. I'm not going to let you do that. And it's still delaying my attack. Okay, how about an assist? As if it's going to work, though. Yeah, okay. Well, Jurassic Strike. This one. I can dodge there. I can just watch it very carefully. Not able to get out of that one. And that still works.
KO. Yeah. You lose.
Well, I can say one thing. It's easy to actually turtle this character. For obvious reasons. But let's see. Breaker beatdown. Jurassic Strike. And the spinning combo will work on TJ because of his horrible recovery. Now, don't resort to Scorpina. And why do you fail to load a simple Spark game? Come on. Okay, Jurassic Strike. Now Energy Orb. And you let that continue. And you get hit by a crit in the end. Okay, back away. I can dodge that one. Don't let it continue. I will time it to where you won't be able to counter back, but yeah, you can. Well, still, I now have the ability to go into the super mode. And that's Sledge. A delayed movement right there. Okay, you're going into the air. And let's see about an Energy Orb. Can it crit for once? It does not want to. Okay, Scorpina. That did not even let me move. Okay. So now it's also siding with that in a way. Not happening. And Energy Orb. There's the crit, but I was out of the super mode, so I lost it. You should not let that continue. I still had another one.
KO. You win.
Well, that's one thing to happen, and it's another mismatch. However, this person built his team for super mode, so let's see. And they also have low health. Okay, mismatch again. Another mismatch. Okay, Jurassic Strike. Come on, use your strike. Use it. Don't go into your super mode already. Dive kick. There's your block. There's your kick. And I will remove this. Come on, there's the super mode. There, now you at least have some more health. However, your damage is horrible, so that's one thing. Jurassic Strike, just because. And you'll be going just to hover up, apparently. You may have a permanent super, but I've got one thing that you might not have, even though you have a lot of fire and a lot of attack speed. Do you? The question is, do you have this? Damage. That's what I mean. Remove that, and that missed. Okay, back away. Spinning combat, nope. Should have used the Jurassic Strike, because I'm pretty sure this is already, that's actually still able to combo. Okay then, back into the air, and since I use all their energy, I can go with the Jurassic Strike, poke, and out you go.
KO. You win.
And now we're kind of, even, I think, in wins and losses. I think. Or is it more wins or whichever one? Anyway, this is going to put you into the air again, just like the previous one. I'm going to block this though and energy orb you into the air. And here's a Brecco beatdown. Punch you away. Now, don't use some armor. I mean it. Don't use armor. Well, you used this. You could have cancelled that, you know. You really could have just cancelled that. And that projectile helped him counter. Okay then, Brecco beatdown. You should not have Sledge, but you have a regular block. Now, since I have my super, let's see how fast you can get away. How fast can you dodge this one? That's still apparently put you in range. And there we go. They used their strike, that's the only reason they're in range. And Jurassic Strike, nope. Should use a spinning combo, or at least just block their strike and then did it. Anyway, Brecco beatdown, Jurassic Strike, nope, I queued up the breaker. Just because I've got a massive health lead, I'm just doing this. Come on. And you cancelled that. Okay, Jurassic Strike. Block here. Back away. Jurassic Strike again. That's still going to hit. Okay then. Well, I'm going to need my energy orb gone. And if I use that, they'll likely go with another strike. I can dodge forwards and wind strike then. Can I? Nope. Okay, maybe I can get my super though. Maybe I can get my super. And I tried to dash back, which failed. Okay, Tyson. Fine. This is how you want to act. Up, into the air you go. You don't get to use that strike.
KO. You win.
Okay, and this is the final match. I think we either end it with 6 wins if we, even if we lose here. Do not let that continue for the last time we had this exact same thing happen last time already. I dodged that. You can block it, and you can stun. Seems this is his intention. He wants to try and land that, and even with that health lead, he's just, I think he's taking the risk for that reason. Sledge, why are you causing me an VFX issue? What do you think you're doing? Okay, Jurassic Strike, Brecco beatdown, punch, don't jump. I mean it. I said don't jump! That's still no crit. And since it didn't rotate, I don't know what I can do here, other than try and get it out, try and get my block back. They're taking the risk. I'm going to poke you, and here's another energy orb. Now, I need to try and catch them, so Jurassic Strike, Brecco beatdown. This will still combo, but it does less damage because I ran out of super mode. I dodged that one perfectly. You should not have taken that risk. This is exactly what happened last time. However, I don't get to combo just yet, but let's see. Jurassic Strike. Nope. Let's see about you comboing, though. Yep, and you take the perfect risk. I ran out of blocks. I think if I tried to get something else, or if I got it twice in a row, maybe we would win differently. But for another reason, they also had an 8,000 health lead, so unless I managed to actually deal the damage, or at least get one more crit, I think is what I needed, maybe I could have gone something. But I guess using the attack too soon was the downfall. Don't use your block. You're going to need it. Especially if the person can recover before you can start attacking. Which then he just does another strike. Anyway, I did level up his attack, so some of the matches might have been influenced by that, but level 9 for each attack. And he's still pretty normal with the assists. With sniping the only level 11 one there. However, maybe I could have done something better. Maybe Energy Orb into Kimberly, then Jurassic Strike after recovering. some combos just... I really should do a better one there. Anyway, if you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to give it a like, comment if that's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell up, miss anything, and your Discord is in the description. There's a membership next to the subscribe button. You can join that, and you can go ahead and become a member and receive some perks. And to add to that, the thumbnails for these recent videos will be added to that list of possible ones you can get. Anyway, I'll see you in the next Founders video. Goodbye!